Hi guys, welcome to the yet another form filling video of Pratham Test Prep. I hope all of you are doing good and working hard for your pre-boards and board examinations. CBSE has released an exam date sheet which is starting from 26th April, approximately 1.5 months we have to get into the boards stream. And now as of now, a lot of schools are conducting the pre-board examinations. So you guys would be busy in your preparation of pre-boards and board examinations. You'll also have to consider guys, different universities have released their application forms. If I list down, there are a lot of universities, the form application form is released. Likewise, Christ University, Symbiosis University, Narsi Munji Mumbai, CLAT is released, AILET is released, Bharatiya Vidyapeeth is released, IP University has released their application form, Jindal Global is already released, UPS Dehradun is released, and almost 70% of the form which we actually fill are already released. Students who have not filled any of the form, I would recommend you guys, please go ahead and spare some time and fill up these forms, because you don't know कि आज का last date क्या होगा. So आप उस form को timely fill कर लीजिए, so that further आप बाद में उसको pile up ना करते रहें. Alright. How to fill up these forms? For the Pratham students, you will be able to find all the form filling videos in the Pratham account itself, PSI's account, on the forms update section. You can see these videos and you can fill up those forms. Students who are not a part of Pratham Test Prep, we still can help you in filling up the form. This video will be uploaded in the YouTube channel, which is Pratham Test Prep. Please subscribe to that channel, and we have created these videos there. You can just go to the playlist of the form filling and you'll be able to find the form filling videos of all the forms which I've just informed you. So refer to those videos and fill up those forms. Don't delay these forms. All right. So this particular video we are shooting to help you in filling up the form for Guru Gobind Singh Indraprastha University, commonly known as IP University Application Form 2022. This application was released on 4th March 2022, and we have still have time to fill up this form, but it's recommended whenever you get that form filling video, please spare some time and fill up that form. What I'm gonna do in this video, I'll be talking about IP University, I'll be talking about the eligibility criteria of different forms, how to fill up that form, where you have to be cautious whenever you fill up that form. I'll show you the process of filling up the form till the end. उसका पूरा का पूरा process देखेंगे, and will close it with the form filling, proper form filling video. All right. So before I take you through the process of filling up the form, I will talk about a little bit important points about IP University and take you through the process of filling up the form. All right. So let's just talk about the basic program offered in IP University. The list of the programs I've mentioned, but along with this, there are few more programs which is offered in IP University. I have given you the commonly form which is filled by the students. So we have a BA LLB program, BB LLB program, we have a BBA program, we have BCom honors, BA BGMC which is for journalism, we have they have BA economics honors students for English, they have BA English honors for BCA student, computer applicant students, they have VC option, BHMCT for hotel management students, and a design option is also available in IP University. So these are the common form which is filled by the students. There are options for BTechs and other options too. You just have to go through what all options they have on the website. So these are the common options which which is filled by the students. So that is why we have taken down this particular information. All right. So now I'll be talking about the eligibility criteria of different forms. उसके बेसिस पर आपको थोड़ा आइडिया रखना होगा, उसके बेसिस पर आप फॉर्म फिल करेंगे. Alright, so let's just talk about the first thing. The courses like BBA, BALLB, BBLLB, normal BBA program, BCom honors, BGMC, BHMCT, and BA English honors. इसके लिए you should have a minimum of 50%. You should have got 50% in 12th standard, either from a central university or state university or any of the compulsory, which is that particular thing. And you should have English subject as a compulsory subject. This is important for applying for these forms which I just mentioned. All right. So talking about the next one, we have BA English Economics Honors. For Economics Honors, 50% you should get in 12th standard minimum, and for that, with a any central board or a state board, that's a common thing. And इस इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स के लिए यू शुड हैव मैथ्स एंड इंग्लिश कंपलसरी सब्जेक्ट. सो अगर आपके पास मैथ्स नहीं है 12th में, यू आर नॉट एलिजिबल टू अप्लाई फॉर इकोनॉमिक्स ऑनर्स कोर्स. ऑलराइट, so this is important guys. इसको थोड़ा ध्यान से देखिए. नेक्स्ट आई विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट BCA प्रोग्राम. सो स्टूडेंट्स हु वांट टू अप्लाई फॉर BCA प्रोग्राम, आपके पास इन पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट्स में से कोई ना कोई सब्जेक्ट आपके 12th में होना चाहिए. तो लाइकवाइज इफ यू हैव मैथ्स, कंप्यूटर साइंस, इंफॉर्मेटिव प्रैक्टिस, कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशन, मल्टीमीडिया एंड वेब टेक्नोलॉजी, डेटा मैनेजमेंट एप्लीकेशन, वेब एप्लीकेशन, अगर आपके पास इनमें से कोई ना कोई एक सब्जेक्ट है, देन ओनली यू आर एलिजिबल टू अप्लाई फॉर BCA in IPM University, otherwise you are not. All right. So a non-math student cannot apply. If you don't have these subjects, you cannot apply for BCA course in IPM University. All right. इसमें भी same criteria है. Minimum of 50% you should have in 12th standard. All right. Students, there are few students who go for B design option. Okay, designing के अंदर जिसको interest है उसके लिए भी we have an option which is 55% in 12th standard, and that's it, 55% in the. So I'll be talking about the age limit. So except the BLLB and BBLB, अगर आप किसी भी कोर्स के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हैं IPM यूनिवर्सिटी एज ऑन 1 अगस्त 2022, उससे पहले आपकी एज, आपकी मैक्सिमम एज होगी 21 ईयर्स. उससे पहले ही आपको अप्लाई करना है, एक्सेप्ट दीज कोर्सेज विच आई जस्ट टोल्ड यू, BLLB एंड BBLB. बाकी सब में आपका एज मैक्सिमम शुड बी 21 ईयर्स of age. All right. So I'll be talking about the admission processes in IPM University. Commonly, जब आप IPM University में अगर आप apply करते हैं, you will be having a test which is called Common Entrance Test. Short form is CET. You will be appearing for the CET entrance test, and based on the ranking or the merit, you will get the entrance test. Based on that, you will be getting the selection in the different colleges available in IPM University. All right. Talking about the next thing, students wants to get into the law program of IPM University. They have BALLB and BBLLB. There's no separate entrance test for IPM University for law students. You will have to appear for the CLAT entrance test. Okay, अगर आपको law के लिए अगर apply कर रहे हैं तो आपको CLAT का entrance test देना होगा. Based on the score you will get in IPM University, you will get the admissions in IPM University in BLLB or BBLLB, whichever option you want to go for. All right. Students wants to get into the design program. उनके लिए एक national level के कुछ टेस्ट होते हैं, like UCEED, NID, DAT, NIFT, ये JEE and NATA. So these are the different entrance tests for design specifically. अगर आप इनमें से कोई, अगर आप कोई एग्जाम अगर आपने क्रैक किया हुआ है and you have got the score of that, you will be applying through that particular score in B design section of IPM University. So this is the selection process for B design and the other courses. All right. So online application, as I've already informed you, 4th of March में application form release हो गया था. The last date to fill up the form is 30th April 2022. Approximately 2 months we have got to fill up that form. Still, I would recommend कि आप जब भी आपको form filling videos मिलती है, go ahead and fill in this form. All right. So examination date, as of now, they said they'll be conducting the entrance test in last week of April. As of now, they've said that, but abhi as of now, they are yet to release their exact date. So once the dates are available, you will be notified on our Pratham channel too, and even on the Pratham portal as well. All right. So as of now, the exam dates are not available. They said that they'll be conducting in April end. All right. We have got the direct link to apply for IPM University. This is the link, admissions.nic.in. When you could get into that, that will be for IPM University, and inside that will be find the application form. And the application fees per form is 1200 rupees. So supposingly I have filled one form, I want to go for two programs. Supposingly मेरे को BBA भी भरना है, BJMC भी भरना है. Okay, so I'll be filling up a form and I'll be making the payment of 1200 rupees. Once I do that, after that, if I want to go for one more program, maybe BGMC again, I will have to log in with the same credentials and add on one more course, and then I will have to make the payment again for that particular program. So for one program, you will have to pay 1200 rupees for each application. All right. So I hope this particular part is clear. Let's click on the link to access the main registration page. This is the main registration page. You will have to click on new candidate registration. All right. So this is the option you will get. You'll have to read all these information instruction. You will have to click on I agree, and it will take you to this particular page. All right, so this is important, guys. One thing before I take you through the process, IPM University का जो form है, that is not so complex, but it would be a lengthier one than other universities. Like अगर आप बाकी देखेंगे Symbiosis, Narsimmoji, they are not close to lengthier, so this one would be a little bit of lengthier side. All right, so still see the process of filling up the form. देखिए कैसे कैसे उसको fill करना है, and take see and fill up your form. All right, so this is the main registration page. You will have to mention the name on the left hand side. You have to give the IST code of India. If you are from India, your mobile number you have to give. On the right hand side, it will also ask you the email ID. You will have to create the username password by your own. Likewise, if you have filled any of the form, आपको user ID normally दिया जाता है by the university, बट यहाँ पर यूजर आईडी आपको खुद क्रिएट करना होगा. ऑलराइट, सो व्हाट आई डिड, मैंने यूजर आईडी खुद क्रिएट कर लिया. आई केप्ट माय नेम देयर, निखिल डॉट छाबरा. सो आई हैव kept that username, and I will have to remember that username because I'll be using it whenever the admit card comes to the portal. I will have to fetch that admit card from there. So whenever you put any of the username, please save it somewhere. Okay, that is very very important. All right, so you'll have to create the password का भी एक particular criteria है. The पासवर्ड मस्ट बी फ्रॉम 8 to 13 KB कैरेक्टर्स. एक अपर केस होना चाहिए अल्फ़ाबेट, एक लोअर केस अल्फ़ाबेट होना चाहिए, एक नंबर होना चाहिए और एक स्पेशल कैरेक्टर होना चाहिए. तो दीज आर द रिक्वायरमेंट टू क्रिएट द पासवर्ड. इफ इन केस यू फाइंड इट डिफिकल्ट, ईजिएस्ट वे टू डू इट इज आप अपना नाम रख लीजिए @123. सपोजिंगली माय नेम इज निखिल, आई कैन कीप निखिल @123. दैट कैन बी अ easiest way of keeping it. But again, it is just a suggestion. That's your choice whether what password you want to keep, because it is easy for someone to remember when once I create the password. So that's your choice how actually you do it. So you have to create the password, you have to put in the security number, and you'll have to click on submit part. Once you click on submit part, you will find this information, your name, mobile number, whatever information you have filled. You will click on final submit here. Once you do that, you will get this particular page. You will click on click to login and complete profile. Once you click on this option, again you will get the main registration page which you have already filled in. Now you'll have to put the username which you have created, the password, and the security pin. All right, so just punch in those information and then click on sign in. Once I do this, I will get this particular page. Is the main registration thing. I will have to choose my desired course कि मेरे को कौन सा कोर्स मुझे करना है. So यहाँ पर we have B Pharma, B Architecture and other options. You'll have to scroll down. आप थोड़ा सा नीचे जाकर चेक कीजिए कि आपको कौन से वाले कोर्स में आपको करना है. Otherwise there one more way कि आप scroll down के अलावा आप सीधा अगर आप कंट्रोल F करके फाइंड करके अगर आप BBA भी सर्च कर लेंगे, B कॉमर्स कर लेंगे, जो भी आपको डिजायर कोर्स है, कंट्रोल F करने के फाइंड करने के बाद भी आपको मिल जाएगा वो ऑप्शन. ठीक है, सो दैट इज ऑल्सो एन ऑप्शन कि आप सारा स्क्रॉल डाउन करें, आपको यहाँ से भी ऑप्शन मिल सकता है कंट्रोल F करने के बाद. Alright, so just a hack. Okay, so I have chosen any one of them. I will click on complete your application form, any of the option, and it will give me this particular page. Okay, so candidate name is already given. I've already mentioned that. I will have to mention the father name, mother name. I will have to mention the date of birth, your gender, and the category. So if you guys can see, the categories option is available. General option is there, general EWS category, SC, ST, and other backward option is available here. Okay, so these are the categories option available here. You can choose the desired one. Please make sure whenever you are from any of the categories, you should have the certificate ready with you, because आपको attach करना होगा document whenever it asks for the document attachment. Okay, so you have to punch in that information and click on submit. It will take you to contact details, so where you'll have to punch in the address and other information. So I will have to mention the address with the locality, country, state, district, pin code number, alternate contact number, alternate email ID. These information I will have to punch in. All right, so if your permanent address and correspondence address is same, you will click on this checkbox. If it is not same, if your permanent address is different one, you will not click on that, and you will have to separately mention your permanent address there. All right, so once I do that, I will click on save and next. It will take me to this information where I will have to attach the photograph and the date of birth, or 10th certificate along with it. Okay, so criteria for photograph is JPG format, that is JPG format. Minimum size is 10 KB and maximum size is 100 KB. So a lot of students face problem in attaching the photograph. बहुत easy है, difficult नहीं है. जैसे ही आप कोई photograph आपके पास है, maybe the size is 2 MB, 3 MB, 4 MB, 6 MB, जो भी आपके पास size है photograph का, आप उसको right click करके पेंट पे अगर आप open कर लेंगे, you'll get an option called resize option. resize पे click करके आप उसका जो साइज है पिक्सल्स है उसको डिक्रीज कर सकते हैं. एंड डिक्रीज करने के बाद व्हेन वंस यू सेव इट, it will automatically decrease the size of the photograph. That's one way. Second way is go to the Google, just type compress image, you'll get a lot of software there. Okay, आप उसमें से कोई सा भी सॉफ्टवेयर को यूज कर लीजिए, अटैच कीजिए फोटोग्राफ, it will automatically compress it to the size whatever the size you want. ठीक है, तो this is an option. So आपका ये वाला जो फोटोग्राफ है आपको अपना JPG फॉर्मेट में ही होना चाहिए. That is important. Okay, now the second important thing is 10th certificate or the date of birth certificate if you're attaching it, आपका वो डॉक्यूमेंट होना चाहिए PDF फॉर्मेट में. All right, so if in case you have the photograph in the JPG format or JPEG format, आप Google पे जाके उसको convert कर सकते हैं PDF में. Just type convert JPG to PDF. A lot of software you have there online, which using which you can actually do it, and you can convert the photograph into PDF format too. Okay, once you do that, it will click on submit and preview. And on the right hand side you will see the photograph and the attachment which you have done. On the right hand side you will click on self verified on all the documents you are actually uploading. All right, so self verified करने के बाद I will click on save and next. सो 7x करने के बाद अगेन आई विल बी गेटिंग दैट ऑप्शन कि आप मुझे कौन से वाले पर्टिकुलर कोर्स में अप्लाई करना है. ऑलराइट, तो वो वाला पार्ट मुझे दोबारा से फिल इन करना होगा. तो सपोजिंगली फॉर अ डमी व्हाट आई डू, सपोजिंग आई वांट टू गो फॉर BBA प्रोग्राम. सो BBA के लिए वी हैव ऑप्शन कॉल्ड GGS IPU BBA एंड अलाइड प्रोग्राम. सो अगर आपको BBA के लिए अप्लाई करना है तो ये पर्टिकुलर प्रोग्राम को आपको चूज करना होगा. If you want to jot it down, code is 125 for that. All right, so I will click here to apply. Once I do that, it will give me this particular page. Now if you guys can see, registration form completed. मुझे application form करना है, contact details fill in करने हैं, qualification details डालने हैं, examination center choose करना है, documents upload करने हैं, final submit and payment ये करना है. So each part I will have to complete, and then finally I'll be able to make the payment. So as already informed कि ये वाला part जो होगा थोड़ा सा IB University का थोड़ा सा लेंदी है, but not a difficult task to it. Let's just go ahead and click on application details. Okay, I've got this information. I have already got the father name, mother name here, date of birth already mentioned. I will have to mention the nationality here. Now this part is very important. Delhi and outside Delhi. All right, अगर आपका स्कूल जो है 10th एंड 12th में, अगर आपका स्कूल दिल्ली में है तो आप उसमें NCT करेंगे. अगर आपका दिल्ली में नहीं है, इवन इफ इट इज नोएडा और गुड़गांव और NCR रीजन, यू विल पुट आउटसाइड दिल्ली देयर. इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. सो अगर आपका दिल्ली में ही है आपका स्कूल, तो आप दिल्ली NCT पे आप टिक करेंगे. All right, I hope this particular part is clear, because there are few students who actually face problem in choosing this. So if your school is in Delhi region, you will put Delhi NCT, or otherwise if it is not in Delhi, you will put outside Delhi. All right, so religion I have chosen Hinduism, category I have chosen general there. All right, so once I do that, it will give me below that I will get this particular options. Now we have subcategories available. So army personnel, yes or no, selection of any of the subcategories. अगर subcategories है Sikh minority, Muslim minority, Jain minority, or a Christian, or you have any of these options, you can select those options. If no, you can click on not applicable here. I hope this particular part is clear. If you doesn't belong to any of this category, you will click on not applicable. So defense personal, J&K, migrant, PWD category. If yes or no, if you belong from any of these categories, guys, it is important कि आपके पास उसका certificate होना चाहिए. Okay, so certificate is very important. आपको वो चीज़ रखना ही होगा. All right, now the thing is we have one more option, which is identification mark. ये आपको mandatory है भरना. So I have written more on the left hand side, left hand. So you will have to choose this visible mark on your candidate, where visible mark कोई है तो अगर आप उसको mention कर दीजिए. ये compulsory है fill करना. By chance if you don't find anything which is visible, you can type not applicable there. Alright, so students face problem in that because it doesn't let you go further अगर आप visible कोई mark identification नहीं डालते हैं तो when you put not applicable there also it will take you to the next window. Alright, guys, below that I will have to give the information for my bank account number, confirm account number, IFSC code, bank name, and the branch name. Okay, why the people ask you this particular information? Because there are a lot of students who fill for IP University, and later on if they want to shift from IP University and if they get any admission anywhere else, so they have already got that bank details. So finally अगर आप अपना एडमिशन वापस लेते हैं IP यूनिवर्सिटी से, they already have your account details. So finally अगर आप एडमिशन वापस ले लेते हैं तो they'll be transferring that amount which they have taken from you to your directly to your bank. Alright, so this is important कि आपको बैंक डिटेल्स आपको बहुत करेक्टली आपको से देखना है, बैंक डिटेल्स जो आपका अकाउंट नंबर आप डाल रहे हैं, जो IFSC कोड डाल रहे हैं, that has to be correct. Alright, so इस पार्ट को प्लीज थोड़ा ध्यान से देख के फिल कीजिए एंड देन क्लिक ऑन सेव एंड next. Once you do that, you will get a address again. You will have the address which you already punched in earlier. So I have to put in the same information and click on save and next. And here I will have to punch in the information for 10th and 12th. All right. So above section is for 10th. I have completed my 10th standard in 2020. So student who is actually appearing for the entrance test in 2022, and if there's no gap in between, your passing year is 2020. All right, roll number you'll have to mention which is already there on the mark sheet which you have already got. You'll have to choose the board, school name, and address you have to mention. I have just mentioned the school name. You'll have to mention the address also. You will have to punch in whether it was a percentage mode or CGPA mode. Percentage मैंने mention कर दिया, maximum marks and the marks which I have already got in that. Once I click on that, I don't have to punch in the percentage here. I will click on somewhere outside and it will automatically calculate my percentage of marks. Just have to mention the marks, maximum marks and the obtained marks. Alright, I hope this particular part is clear. Let's go ahead and fill the information for 12th. So appearing for 12th standard, 2022 will be the passing year. Roll number I have already got. A lot of students ask कि roll number तो भी नहीं मिला है, so how do I fill it? You would be aware that इस साल जो हैं admission आपके जो एग्जाम्स हैं वो 2 बारी हुए हैं बोर्ड्स. ओके, सो आपका जो पहले वाला बोर्ड हो चुका है, ओके, आप उसका रोल नंबर यहाँ पर पंच इन करेंगे. ओके, ये वाला पंचिंग कर दीजिए एंड देन यू हैव द बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन. स्कूल का नाम डाल दीजिए, रिजल्ट मोड क्या होगा वो, ये सारे का सारा पार्ट आपका ग्रेड आउट हो जाएगा वंस यू क्लिक ऑन अपीयरिंग पार्ट. अगर आपका अपीयरिंग पार्ट नहीं है, अगर आप ऑलरेडी कंप्लीट कर चुके हैं, सो यू विल ऑल्सो हैव टू गिव योर मार्क्स फॉर 12th standard as well. Alright, so I have filled in this information. I will click on save and next. It will give me this particular option where I will have to choose कि मुझे एग्जाम कहाँ पर देना है. So there are 4 options जहाँ पर मैं अपने एंट्रेंस एग्जाम देना चाहता हूँ. ठीक है, तो सिंस I am from Delhi region, मेरे को दिल्ली के आसपास वाले लोकेशंस को चूज करना था. सो व्हाट आई डिड, एग्जामिनेशन सेंटर 1 आई चोज दिल्ली and Delhi NCR option I've already got. उसके आसपास I was trying to find फरीदाबाद NCR के region, फरीदाबाद, नोएडा, गुड़गांव, which was not there. So nearby cities जो भी थी मैंने उसको उस हिसाब से sort कर लिया. So center 2 I have chosen Rajasthan state, city is Jaipur. Third option which I got, that is Chandigarh. Chandigarh is also 250 kilometers from this place. Fourth option which was the nearest one, Uttar Pradesh, Lucknow. That was the option which I could find the nearest options. Okay, so जब भी आप कोई भी आप एग्जामिनेशन सेंटर चूज करते हैं, इट इज़ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट गाइस, आप अपने सिटी के नियर बाय लोकेशन जो भी आपका होता है उसी को ही दीजिए. ऐसा सिचुएशन नहीं आए कि आप वहाँ तक पहुँच ही ना पा रहे हैं. ठीक है, सो जो भी आपका नियरेस्ट सेंटर, नियरेस्ट लोकेशन है टू फ्रॉम wherever you are actually living at that time, so उसके आसपास वाला आप सिटी लोकेशन ही चूज कीजिए. इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट गाइस. ऑलराइट, सो लेट्स जस्ट click on save and next. We have got all the documents which we have uploaded. I will have to cross check each and everything, and then I will have to also attach the कैंसल चेक. जो आपने अपना बैंक डिटेल्स दिया था ना, ओके, बैंक डिटेल्स देने के बाद आपको उसी बैंक का एक कैंसिल चेक अटैच करना है. कैंसिल चेक कुछ नहीं होता, आपको एक नॉर्मल एक चेक लेना है, उसके ऊपर क्रॉस करके उसके नीचे कैंसल्ड लिख देना है एंड जस्ट टेक अ पिक्चर ऑफ इट एंड अटैच दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग देयर. ऑलराइट, सो कैंसिल चेक इज इक्वली इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज बाई चांस अगर आपका बैंक अकाउंट डिटेल्स में कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो जाते हैं, कुछ गलती हो जाती है उसमें, तो दे ऑल्सो हैव अ कैंसिल चेक, जिसके थ्रू वो क्रॉस चेक कर सकते हैं वो डिटेल्स को, एंड आई थिंक उससे वेरीफाई हो जाएगा कि योर अकाउंट डिटेल्स आर मैचिंग विद द कैंसिल चेक. Okay, that is why they are asking for the cancel check too. Okay, so once you do that, you will click on submit an image. So by then it will give you the whole page, whatever information you have filled in. Please go ahead and cross check each and everything. जो भी आपके पास information है, आप एक एक चीज़ को fill की ध्यान से देखिए, and उसके बाद आप उसको फाइल सबमिट कीजिए. मैं आई वुड रिकमेंड कि फाइल सबमिट तभी करना जब आपकी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन करेक्ट हो. प्लीज़ क्रॉस चेक ईच एंड एवरीथिंग, बिकॉज बाद में आईपी यूनिवर्सिटी को या किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी को कॉन्टैक्ट करने में टाइम लग जाता है, एंड यू माइट फेस प्रॉब्लम इन दैट टू. सो डोंट गेट इन टू दैट सिचुएशन कि आपको यूनिवर्सिटी को कॉन्टैक्ट करना पड़े फॉर द करेक्शन डन. आप उसको पहले से ही ठीक करके चलिए. ऑलराइट, सो प्लीज़ अपनी डिटेल्स को वेरीफाई कीजिए एंड देन क्लिक ऑन फाइनल सबमिट. उसके बाद आपके पास ये पर्टिकुलर पेज में आपके पास completed options आ गया in all these sections. The final thing which is left is to make the payment. You will click on pay registration fees. You will click on bill desk. This option you have to click on. You have to click on proceed and for payment, and this is the payment gateway you have got. So the almost all the possible options are available: credit card, debit card, other debit bank, and internet banking. So choose your desired payment mode and click on make payment, and your form filling for IP University is done. So this is how we actually fill up the form for IP University. Still, if in case क्या होता है कि there are students जिनको दो application form fill करनी है, तीन application form fill करनी है, no harm, आपने एक बार form fill कर लिया है, you already have that username and password which you have created. ऑलराइट, उस पर्टिकुलर यूजर नेम पासवर्ड को आप दोबारा से लॉग इन कर लीजिए. यू हैव एन ऑप्शन टू ऐड द एप्लीकेशंस. आप वहाँ पर ऐप डिफरेंट एप्लीकेशंस को ऐड करके आप उसकी पेमेंट को भी आप डन कर सकते हैं. सो इवन इफ यू वांट टू गो फॉर 3, 4, 5 प्रोग्राम्स, यू कैन अपीयर फॉर आईपी यूनिवर्सिटी. All right, so that's it. This is how we fill up that form. If in case you guys face any kind of problem in filling up the form or any issues you face, our contact numbers is given on the left hand side. You can contact us from 10 to 7. We'll help you in assisting in filling up the forms. If you guys have not joined anywhere, not started preparing yourself for the entrance test, you guys can contact us on the phone numbers given. We will assist you in counsel and do the counseling part. We'll make you understand what all options you have, and you can join Pratham Test Prep, because you, as of now, a lot of university have released their application form, and कुछ universities के application form के साथ dates भी आ चुकी हैं. Few universities are conducting the entrance test before the board examinations. So it's a hard time, so like high time guys, आपको जल्दी से ही आपको कहीं ना कहीं आपको प्रिपरेशन शुरू करना होगा. So contact us for any kind of support. We'll be helping you for that. Rest, please subscribe our channel, because we'll be creating some more videos for the upcoming forms, like Delhi University is yet to release their application form. Jamia University yet to release application form. IIM IPM program is Indore is yet to release the application form. So we'll be creating a video for that too. Okay, so that's it. Let's catch you on the next video. Till that time, work harder for your pre-board and board examination. Work harder for your entrance test, and also stay safe. Thank you and have a nice day.